Why is frequency, Hz, important for understanding NIHL? Imagine your hearing as a spectrum of sounds, from deep bass notes to high-pitched whistles. The key to understanding noise-induced hearing loss is knowing how different frequencies are affected by noise exposure. Frequency, measured in hertz, tells us how high or low a sound is. Our ears are designed to pick up a wide range of these sounds, but not all parts of this range are equally vulnerable to damage. When noise causes hearing loss, it usually hits the high-frequency sounds first, especially around 3,000 to 6,000 Hz. This pattern is a hallmark of noise-induced hearing loss and helps audiologists identify it early. The base of the cochlea, which is the spiral-shaped part of the inner ear, is responsible for detecting high-frequency sounds. This area is more susceptible to damage from loud noises because of its delicate structure and the way it processes sound waves. When exposed to loud noise over time, the hair cells in this region can become damaged or die, leading to a characteristic notch in hearing tests at around 4,000 Hz. This notch is a clear sign that noise has affected the ear and is a useful diagnostic tool. Even though speech mainly occurs at lower frequencies, the ability to hear higher frequencies is crucial for understanding speech clearly. Consonant sounds like S, SH, and F, relying heavily on high-frequency hearing. When these frequencies are lost due to noise exposure, speech becomes muffled or unclear, especially in noisy environments. This is why people with noise-induced hearing loss often struggle to follow conversations in busy places. Audiograms, which are tests that measure hearing sensitivity at different frequencies, are essential for diagnosing NIHL. They show a distinct dip or notch at high frequencies, usually around 4,000 Hz. Monitoring these frequencies over time helps track the progression of hearing loss and evaluate the effectiveness of hearing protection. The type of noise also plays a role. Loud noises with a lot of high-frequency content, like gunfire or machinery, tend to cause more damage in those specific ranges. But overall, the loudness or intensity of the noise is the main factor in causing hearing loss. The higher the sound level, the greater the risk, especially for those frequencies that are most vulnerable. Understanding which frequencies are affected helps in designing better hearing protection, devices that block out harmful sounds at critical ranges. It also allows for early detection of hearing loss before it impacts everyday communication. Occupational safety standards often focus on limiting noise exposure levels, but knowing how different frequencies are affected helps refine these guidelines further. In summary, frequency is vital for understanding noise-induced hearing loss because it pinpoints the parts of the hearing spectrum most at risk. It guides diagnosis through characteristic audiogram patterns, informs prevention strategies, and helps preserve speech understanding. If you work in noisy environments or notice changes in your hearing, consulting a healthcare professional for a hearing test can help catch NIHL early and protect your hearing health.